Hey guys, welcome back to Max Cars Dawn of War Unification. Today I have a 1 versus 1 for you of Yasuo playing Black Templars. He has random them versus Yasuo with random Salamanders. So let's see how this fight will go. On paper, Salamanders should win 100% of the time. There's nothing really Black Templars can do against it, especially if Salamanders open up with Thunderfire cannons, but they don't even have to. What is he going for? Second Tech Marine 2 Scout opener. Quite a big map. You can justify 3 scouts, or you cap this point with the first Marine squad that comes out. Let's see what does he go for. Tactical, yes. And Yasuo is this Yasuo, yeah. He's going for 1, 2 Crusaders and an armory opener. Did he watch my video where you go 3 Crusaders and then get plasma pistols? I'm really interested now. So Castellan. Interesting, you don't have a lot of cap, but he has a cap modifier on. Yes, it is a massive battles. If you have standard caps, you don't get 9, you get only 6. You need to go into melee, my friend. Scouts will shoot you down, especially it's really good scouts of Salamanders. Marines. No upgrades yet. Just a Castellan. First tactical squad moving out. What does he build up? A second commander. Okay, so he will Kykuy will have the upper hand right away here. Let's see how he can push his advantage in the early game. He should. He must. Black Templars can be really strong tier 2 and onward if you do not contest them. Is he getting any resources? If you open with armory, the whole goal is to have plasma pistols on your leader and even on the initiates here. This fight was somewhat in favor of Black Templar until the force commander arrived. He has nothing really now except this little initiate squad. He cannot reinforce it over 3 because he has no chapel barracks. That's what I mean. If you want to go more initiates, you need to go chapel barracks. If you go armory, you need to go plasma pistols. There's nothing really else you would want to do. Has no resources or no units whatsoever. What is he going for? He is attacking hard to tier 2, which is one way to play them. Once you're tier 2, you have access to your champion. He also got the WoW already, Uphold Honor of the Emperor, which does not give you any benefits in tier 1, so you might as well skip it and get a better economy up early. Bad position for plasma generator here. Here's the Castellan moving in, smacking the guys. Interesting model for the Castellan. There's Righteous Seal, one died, so they have now a seal activated, so they cannot retreat, they will always fight. Or are this one squad, so they glow because they are now really attached to the commander, to the Castellan, so they get bonus stats I don't really know what stat it is because it's not explicitly told, but one benefit they get is that they do not get out of control when Righteous Seal kicks in. Now we have a Torrential Toad, which is not the highest health, but can help to defend stuff. There's was the second plasma generator added here. And there goes the turret. And there goes the Tech Marine. He is super weak. You need to focus your listening post to these infantry. Machine code. So he hard tech to machines. He has really good land speeders. Tier 2 on the way for the Salamanders as well. No armory. You need an armory for basically everything you want to have in Tier 2. Except for a few vehicles, if you go for vehicles directly. Other than that, your whole faction, if you want to go infantry in Tier 2, is based around the armory. The Forge Guard needs the armory, and also the Sister Squad also requires an armory. Then if you go infantry, you would want to have an armory anyway, because you want to have upgrades for them. He's Tier 2 now, and he goes for the land speeders. These are really nice. They have, you will see, they do really good damage, and you can have weapons on them. I think a missile launcher as well. I could be wrong though. It's quite been a while since I had seen these land speeders out. Let's see when it pops out what you can get for it. And you can get an assault cannon and a Typhon missile launcher, both of which you can get directly. So you already start with a heavy bolter here. So you have a heavy bolter plus whatever you get here, and he goes for the missile launchers, which is the right call if you ask me. Getting another one. Only costs 1 population, and he has normally 2, but with the pop cap increases of the game mode you have 3. You see now the damage will commence. Even though he has the rocket launcher soon, I think he should have gotten an assault cannon first, because the first thing you're gonna fight are infantry, and only infantry. Rocket launcher is added in addition to the heavy bolter, so that is one thing to consider, but still. Here's the second one, and there should be a third one on the way as well. At least I would have thought so. At the micro commands, the damage against commanders isn't the highest, as you can see, but you have the Castellan for it. This is a battle. This is an interesting battle here. Who will win this? Okay. The Castellan dies, but so does the Force Commander. But he has now the armory and the anvil, and he goes for the overpowered Razorbacks. Because why not? And what is Yasu doing? Nothing to speak of right now. Has a bit of economy. Because for vehicle cap increases, has now 3 land speeders. There are 2 in the middle. And with the third one, where's the third one? There it is, idling. But he can use this to try to kill some listening posts, but there is the Razorback, and does not go for the flamer immediately. And will probably get quite a chunk of damage from the missile launchers. Okay, not as much as I would have anticipated. Now he got for the Chapel, the Stronghold Barrack, not the Chapel Barrack. Chapel Barrack is a standard for Space Marines, not a super Black Templar. More land speeders it is for him. We should mix it up maybe with assault cannons, I don't know. They have all missile launchers here. I mean, it would help against the Razorback. Did the Razorback go for the Heavy Flamer? Not yet. Heavy Flamer is the superior choice for, I mean, everything. Because the damage of it is so high. It will get tuned down in the next version, I can assure you that. But as it stands, It is the strongest version of the Razorback to have. More rockets. Let's see from the other perspective. Initiates hacking away on the listening post as well in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them already. And there comes the rapier. So this now should be. He needs to focus it against these vehicles and not against the infantry. Against infantry, does not deal a lot of damage, as you can see here. I mean, it kills the model, but not as fast as you would want to. Really nice to get them here. There are 2 of which. I don't think you can get more. Or can you get 3? But okay, we say here initiates that wanted to harass, but they will pay the price. Getting flamed down from multiple angles. You also got the flamer for commanders, which also gives a flamer to the tech marine. You can get also a melter on tier 2 for all your commanders, which is really nice, really interesting concept. Let's see, let's say just these were scout initiates. Pay the price. I heard sniper rifles. Need to change the view, I think, again. Yes, we have infiltrated sniper rifles, but you can also get, if you get a training for it, missile launchers and heavy bolters, which would probably be a good option against these land speeders if you had sniper scouts with missile launchers. These guys have also snipers. And are they infiltrated even? Very mobile force. You wouldn't think of it if you think of Black Templars. You think of slow-moving infantry blocks, but yes, they can also get land speeders. More aggression in the middle here. Our squad who get some chainsaws to the back. But they have support here. Not only infantry standard bolters, but also sniper rifles, and they will deal some damage. Oh man, this guy got a... this guy got killed hard. I don't know if Yasu has the upgrade already, which makes him not lose control, but there's a really nice jump of land speeders coming in, killing everything here. Land speeders at one side and initiates on the other side. Kykuy will lose this listening post here for sure as well. So then is the question, what does he go for? Does he go for tier 3? He does. And with tier 3, he also gets for some land speeders himself. The land speeders for Salamanders, on the other hand, are really strong and very cost intensive. So these are really big land speeders and these are really cheap land speeders. We will see which one will prevail. Just see damage. He has now a melter, and you see the poor little ones have no chance. And what is also a big problem is that he's almost tier 3 now, and we all know the strength of tier 3 Salamanders, aggressors and whatnot. He now goes for predators. Okay, predators is also valid options. Predator can have 2 variants. You can have one full melter variant and you can have one full flamer variant. I mean, full, you can customize the guy sitting on top manually, but the whole layout of your standard weaponry is either flamer or melters. It's like magma pattern or inferno pattern, I think. Land speeder and land speeder action, but there are assault initiates coming out of nowhere. These guys, awesome. And more land speeders. Jesus, how awesome is that? And the land speeders wants to jump away, but he gets followed. But there's the predator. The second jump in, but then now it's a trap. He goes for magma pattern, so he will in a second have full. And there we have it, full melter. Assault initiates get met by assault squad of the Salamanders. Interesting. Both going for similar troops, but with different. How should I say? Jesus. And there are the initiates. Do they have their melter guns, melter bombs? Do you have your melter bombs? Please say yes. Full on melee. They don't even have a pistol. They have a storm shield. So you know what these guys are up to. Wow. And now a Razorback again against the infantry and goes for the heavy flamer. So these initials will burn. Nice little banner here. Just red. Uh-oh. I see a Razorback. And it will have a flamer in a second. Oh god, I can feel it. I can feel the heat. So much fire here. Flame. What is melter bomb thrown? I think. So much fire. Everything burns down. No way to withstand these flames. And I see also in Primaris aggressors, these will they will just kill everything. He also got for the weapon increase. Yeah, Yasu, you have to research one upgrade in tier 2 which makes your units not lose control from your armory. It's the top right one. He now could go for Terminators. Assault Brethren Terminators. In fact, he goes for. But I have seen aggressors already. Are they on the field? No, they are in the barracks still, but they can hit the field anytime. Still some land speeders survive. Do they have melter pistols? Melter guns is... wow. Not just pistols, full melter guns. Pretty much like the Assault Marines of Standard Space Marines now can have melter guns. Turns your melee Assault Marines in a low, let's say short range anti-vehicle option. And what do we have here? Are these the... yes, they should be these Assault Brethren Terminators. Come on. And there they are. Assault Brethren Standard Terminator, but you can get Cyclone Missile Launcher, which is the superior choice. Don't go Assault Cannon. Oh, come on. Assault Cannon will exchange weapon you have, one of these Storm Bolters, but the Cyclone Missile Launcher is an additional weapon on top of your guys. Let's see. One guy now. Yes, he has the Assault Cannon instead of the Storm Bolter. And yeah. Bad idea to move them in by themselves. Probably does not have the teleporter pack for them yet. It is another research for them. And there we have the Emperor's Champion finally with some Assault Brethren coming in. Another Predator. AV is your Predator. your Assault Brethren with Cyclone Missile Launchers, as well as your Command Squad can also get missile launchers, and other than that you have melters. And your Fire Support Squad can get blast cannons as well, so they have quite a good anti-vehicle in fact. But here are the Promias aggressors. You can get teleporter packs for them. Another magma pattern here. No, this is the Inferno pattern. All fire. Come on. It's a really nice looking Salamander fire weapon on the top. Really like it. I'm Emperor's Champion and Thought Brethren. Throwing a melter. But now you have these aggressors and there's no way you're gonna win this. A lot of back and forth. Oh, but now here comes the pickup. Picks up the Emperor's Champion here, right next to the base. Does a lot of damage, but does not kill anything here. Look at the aggressors. The aggressors actually dealing quite a good damage against the Thunderhawk, but the Thunderhawk killed a plasma generator. Deathwatch Veteran, why not? But this is one game for Vindicator here. This is a one game for the Salamanders here. It's just a matter of time. Vindicator trying to kill a Razorback, but Vindicator is meant to deal building damage. And Dreadnought here can have also a Dwindling Glass Cannon, for example, or an autocannon, or a melter, so there's your anti-vehicle. But yeah, you have Predator magma pattern, so there's no way you're gonna win this. You will just melt. Melt the way through. Another squad of Assault Terminators, but you have a Razorback here. They hold out for a bit, but there's also the Inferno pattern Dreadnought here, so more fire for everyone. Who likes fire? Clap your hands, or I don't know. Ah, Jesus, Yasu. It's right there. Just need to know. 5 support squads, Dreadnoughts with Dwindling Glass Cannons. There is quite a lot of anti-vehicle options. Also in tier 2 already. There are 2 squads of Primaris Aggressors, no 1 squad, but this 1 squad will delete everything. You can also get the Soulstorm grenade launchers on them, which will fire alongside their weapons. It does quite a lot of damage against deployed anti-personal fragmentation weapon. Effect is against infantry. For it being even playable, he did really well with it, I have to say. If he would have known what to do, he would have probably held up better, but this is the way of if both players get random. Quite interesting tier 2 play with all these landspeeders, landspeeder and landspeeder action, but the Salamanders on paper, and as you can see here, clearly the stronger faction. Black Templars need some more attentions to be viable. Some adjustments need to be done, I think, and also some adjustments for Salamanders, namely the Primaris Aggressors, Thunderfire Cannons, and of course the Razorback with the Heavy Flamer. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. As always, I would like to say thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!